Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4. Now, this is, we had completed till verse 9. So, I will first do a recap of verse 9 and then we will continue today's satsang. So, in verse 9, Sri Krishna says, Arjuna, my birth and activities are divine. He who knows this in reality is not reborn on leaving his body but comes to me. Now, we had done this last time that those who are complete devotees of Sri Krishna, that means they consider Sri Krishna as the ultimate God, ultimate entity, ultimate. That is, in other religions they say Father in heaven and Allah and everything. Suppose, that's an ultimate entity, ultimate. So, when you believe that He is the ultimate and the final goal and the destination, and if they know in reality who He is, then these people, these entities, these jivatmas are never reborn. They don't take birth again. So when they die, they come straight to Sri Krishna and they merge in Him. That is what we had understood last time. So today we are going to continue from verse 10 onwards. We are doing Srimad Bhagavad Gita chapter 4 verse 10. Completely rid of attachments, fear and anger, wholly absorbed in me, depending on me, and purified by the penance of wisdom, many have become one with me, even in the past. Now this verse gives us an understanding of those who are the dearest, those who have considered Sri Krishna as the ultimate, the final destination, and they have given up all kinds of attachments to all objects, people, places, things, their own body. See, normally the first attachment is towards your own body. You're worried about death, you're worried about everything. So the attachment to the body, then the near and dear ones to the body. Who are the near and near ones? Your parents, because they seem to have given birth to you. That is the idea. Your siblings, then your spouses, and then your children. So the idea every human being has is we are associated with first our body. This is me, this is me. We always keep on thinking that this body is me. A body is a container. It is not soul, spirit, jivatma, nothing. We are just a container. We have taken this particular container so that we can operate in this world. See, think like this. A water cannot be just taken in just like that, Either it has to freeze itself in ice or it has to be put inside a bottle or some container. But we don't eat the container, do we? Do we drink the container? No. We drink what is inside the container. So what is inside this body, which is taken a kind of a shape of the body, is what we are keen on. So always remember this, the attachment should never be of the body. Think like this, a water which is there in the ocean, earlier it is in the ocean, before that it was in a cloud, it came down as a rain, earlier to that it was a water vapor, it escaped into the air, before that it was in a lake, before that it might have been in a gutter for all you know, or it could be anything. It could be the dirtiest thing on earth also. Well, it got evaporated, it went up as water vapor, and then it became a cloud, and then the cloud rained down. It became an ocean, it became a river, it could become anything. And it could be something that you're drinking also. Has it taken any shape in that way? No. When we put it in some container, like a lake is a container of this earth, right? There are some lakes. Ocean is a container. Body is a container in a similar manner as a bottle is a container. Got it? So why is this attachment to that place? We have attachment to our body so much. And then we have attachment to our near and dear ones. It is God who has given the rain, but human beings, they think, no, I did it. So the parents think that they have given birth to you. It could be anything. Nowadays, even human beings are not required for giving birth. You should know that. With the kind of technology we are having, taking an egg from somewhere, taking the male gamete from somewhere and putting it in a test tube, and who is the father? Who is the mother? Does anybody even know? Nobody. So this is the reason why we have to be very careful. So why is this attachment? The attachment to the body. Today, there are lots of people who have given up their children for adoption. So who are their parents? Nobody knows. And they get married. They have children. You know, all these billionaires and all that, all the rich people in the world, how many wives do they have? How many children do they have? Look at the way they are spawning children all over the world. I mean, can you imagine that? They don't even have any bonds with any children. So this first thing is called an attachment. We have to give up the attachment. Give up the attachment to all this material worldly stuff. Give up this fear. What is this fear about? The fear is about death. First thing is about death, isn't it? We're all afraid of dying. Oh, something is going to happen to me. You are sick. You feel you are dying. You have met with an accident, you feel you are dying. Something is going wrong in your life, you think you are dying. You understand that? That's the biggest fear that we have. Losing someone is also a fear. Not getting good rank, not passing in your examination, not getting a job. We are fearful every single day. We are fearful that we will say something bad to our near and dear ones. And then what's going to happen to them? Oh, if I don't give my husband tea, coffee, he's going to get very upset. We consider this person a petty human being as God Almighty. Has it ever happened that in life, that person has woken up in the morning, made you a cup of tea or something like that, given you breakfast and treated you like a queen? Nah. Most of the household, nobody cares. They don't care whether you're sick or not sick. They don't care whether you have, every month you have periods, the women have. Nobody cares. They don't care. There is so much of a trauma going on in the life of a woman. How many people know this? But nobody cares. You have to fight your own devils. You know that every single day of your life, you are fighting your own devils. The menopause state or even something which is a trauma in your own life, can you explain even to your doctor doesn't understand what you are going through? They will prescribe some medication and give you, take this. That's it. Beyond that, there is nothing. Think, it is like a cancer patient, What do you know about the cancer patient? What he is going through? Nobody knows. Similarly, this kind of a fear which everybody has, what's going to happen, we are actually fearful about the future. Everything that is ahead of us, we are fearful of it. Tomorrow, what's going to happen? You don't have the money, what's going to happen? You don't have this, good health, what's going to happen? Tomorrow my husband dies, what's going to happen? People have to die. Why are you so much bothered about it? Everybody dies. You also will die. So think on those lines. There is no need of fear. Third one is anger. Why are you angry? Anger comes because of unfulfilled desires. You have certain desires. You get angry with your children because you have told the child to pick up all this books strewn all over the place, or the room is a mess, and the child is not at all interested in clearing the room, you get angry about it. Huh? If somebody beats your child, you are angry with that parent and that child also, whoever has beaten your child. Huh? If your husband forgets the anniversary, forgets the dates, forgets everything, you are angry. Why? He couldn't even remember. I have to remember everything about him. What is that? Anger for stupid reasons. They can't even understand what I am going through. Angry. Huh? I don't know where I am going to get these things from. Anger. And we have anger with God also. Why can you not give me money? Why can you not give me this? Why can you not give me that? You see, my neighbor has so much. My friend has so much. I don't have. Do you want to live in that person's shoes even for one day? Ask yourself this question. I don't think so. They think you are better off. And you think they are better off. The problem in our world, even in spirituality, let me clarify it for you. Even in spirituality, the problem is everybody thinks, oh, she stays with the Guruji. Must be getting everything from Guruji. No. Do you know it is so difficult to stay with the Guru even for one day? One day. It is not easy to stay with Guruji for one day. The whole world is pointing fingers. They are talking utter nonsense. But from their perspective, oh, they are enjoying. The way in which the world looks at it. You think other people are happy, so you are angry. There is no point in anger. So he says three things. First, you have to completely rid yourself of attachment, fear, anger. And put all your energies, everything that you got, in me alone. Me, Krishna. And depend on me. We depend on our salaries, husbands, children, houses, EMIs, bank, governments. We are bothered about all these blessed things in this world. Let me put it this way. This job has been given because of God only. Your salaries are coming because of God. You got married to this person because of God. You are getting good house to stay because of God. You got the children because of God. Just let us take the case of children alone. Just take care children's cases. If you are having a healthy baby, okay, everything going fine with the child, and the child is intelligent and growing up, it's by God's grace. You will say, what God's grace? So let us look at the world outside. Every second woman that is there in this world is giving birth to a child who is autistic. If you have one autistic child in your house, do you know your entire life is finished? You are the servant and you are the caretaker of that child till you die or the child dies. Till that child or the whatever becomes elder. You cannot let go. Are you happy now that your child is good and quite okay, not an autistic child? You should be happy, Are you happy that your husband is not a drunkard or a boozer and he's going and beating every day? Or maybe he's having a roving eye going all over the town. You should be happy. Why? God has given you a husband who is at least taking care of you. Maybe he is more bothered about his work than he is bothered about you. But at least he is not running around and watching porn the whole night. You see, the kind of men in this world today, they can't help themselves in hundreds of things. It's very, very funny, one in every four women in United States in the age group of 16 to 30 are on OnlyFans. You know what OnlyFans is, no? If you don't know, go and search it out. 1 in every 4 women. Why are they in that? Because there are guys in this world who are interested in all the wrong things. So be happy that you are in a better place. So everything, even this earth, is moving by the will of God. Got the point? Why are we not accepting it? What makes us think that, oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson says, no, the earth is moving because of gravity and this pull and that pull and, centrifugal force, centripetal force, all these forces are there. So wait. Even Neil deGrasse Tyson's birth has happened because of God's grace. He is an astronomer or whatever he is, astrophysicist, because of grace of God. Otherwise, he would be like any other Tom, Dick, Harry, roaming around in the subway, and he could have been doing YouTube videos in the middle of the street. It's by the will of God that he is there today and he's got that job of an astronomer and head of a planetarium. So never discount this. So what is Sri Krishna saying? Be absorbed in me, depend on me, completely depend on me. Because understand, even your breath is not in your hands. Even your life is not in your hands. Nothing is in your hands. What you are going to eat today is not in your hands. Who does this? Who can you blame? You can't. Nothing. Suddenly you meet with an accident. Were you aware? You were supposed to go for some particular, football match or something like that, or some kind of a great activity, and the trains are not there, nothing is there, the whole rains have come. And you may say, oh, why did this happen? And then you come to know that there was a massive flood over there. And then you say, oh, thank God I was not there. Now you are thanking God. It is in retrospection that you will understand why you have gone through whatever life that you have gone through. So always respect that statement. Depend on God. Depend on Sri Krishna for everything. You don't have to bother about your breath, about your food, about your life, nothing. Sri Krishna is the one who handles everything. It is by his will everything moves, including the trees, the plants, the leaves, the water, this earth, this soil, everything. The sun rises because of him. And we will be doing that verse where he says, because of me the sun rises. He is going to say those words also later on. And depend on me, and purified by the penance of wisdom. When you are wise, when your wisdom is there, when you are a wise person, when you understand this, all the wise people are always silent. Have you ever seen them? Whether it is Socrates or Aristotle or any other great wise people, they are always silent. They don't talk too much. They will just say a few words and those words are sufficient. Ramana Maharshi, how many words do you think he said in his entire life? Very few words. But they were gem. So, penance of wisdom, you become one with me, even in the past. When you are today praising Krishna or praying to Krishna, why do you think you are listening to the Bhagavad Gita satsang? Has it ever occurred to you that you must be with Krishna in your past life also? Think about it. And Krishna is going to prove this point to you that if it is not his grace today, you will not be listening to this satsang. You should know this. Do you understand how that works? He says to Arjuna, you have been with me in my past life also, and I have also come and you have also come. So if you are listening to this Bhagavad Gita, it is Krishna who is telling you this Bhagavad Gita in his own way. And it is because of that, because you have been with him, that is why you are listening to it. Now we do the next verse, verse 11. Arjuna, howsoever men seek me, even so do I respond to them. For all men follow my path in every way. Whichever way you are looking at it, the end of the line is only Sri Krishna. Okay? It is like when you go to a temple, there are 4 queues, 5 queues, correct? One queue is from the north, one is from the south, one is from the east, and one is from the west. Every temple has got 4 dwars. Dwar means doors. And all the doors, whatever the number of crowd that is coming in, is converging only at one place. Would you agree? So everything finally comes to halt at Sri Krishna's feet alone. So what he says, whichever way you look at it, whichever way you are seeking me, if you are seeking me as a yogi, person who is interested in yoga, as a sannyasi, if you are interested in sannyasa, if you are interested in just being a jnani, jnani means only who is interested in jnana, those knowledge path, any path you take, any place you are looking for me, I am always the end result and the end goal of everything. So you are anyway seeking me, and when you are seeking me, if you walk 2 steps, I walk 3 steps to meet you. Please remember this. First, I want you to take your first step. See, it is not like, I will take the steps. You want to meet me, you have to take the first step. I will not come to you without you seeking me. So first you have to seek me. There are people who will say, no, why doesn't Krishna come to me and he tell me that all is going to be well. No, he is not going to come and tell you that. You got to put in your efforts. There is a verse where he will say, you got to put your first step forward. First step forward. Put your first step. Put your efforts. And with your efforts, I will come to you. You put 1 step, I will move forward a little bit. You put 2 steps, I will put 1 step. And I will come and meet you. Don't worry about it. So whichever way you come to meet me, I will be there halfway to meet you. Alright? Verse 12. In these worlds of human being, men seeking fruition of their activities worship the gods. For success born of action follows quickly. Now this verse needs a very in-depth explanation. Listen to it very, very carefully. See, you have a desire. What is the desire? I want to have a baby. I want to have a good house. I want to have money in the bank. I want a peaceful life. I don't want all kinds of, anxieties and worries in my life. I want to die peacefully. I want my mother and father to be hale and hearty. How many wishes are there? Millions of wishes. We have like this every day. We are having, I wish, I wish, I wish. So you know what we do? We do something very, very dicey. We cut a deal with God. You know what we do? We cut a deal with God and we say to Him, God, please give me this money. Some few days ago, there was this Varamahalakshmi. You see, there are Ashtalakshmis. Ashtalakshmis means 8 Lakshmis. Dhana Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Gaja Lakshmi, and all those kind of different Lakshmis are there. Those who are looking for money will pray to Dhana Lakshmi. Why pray to Lakshmi? I want money. I want wealth. When I want children, I go and pray to Santan Lakshmi because she gives me children. I want something from God. I want my worries to go away. So I go and stand in front of Vigneshwara, that is Ganesha, and say to Ganesha, Ganesha, please remove all the vignas from my world, Vignas are obstacles. God, you are obstacle remover. Please remove these obstacles from my path. So I go to Ganesha and ask for him. Then I want to be very healthy. So when I want to be healthy, I go and pray to Dhanvantri. Okay, please sir, I just want to be healthy, Every God is meant for something or the other. Look at it. Oh, Bholenath. Hey, Bholenath is very kind, I will go, Bam Bam Bhole. Om Namah Shivaya. Oh, everybody wants to do Om Namah Shivaya. I went to Kapaleshwar temple, I went to this temple, I went to Badrinath, Kedarnath, this Nath, that Nath. Every Nath you went to. Oh, I went to, well, that is all in the north. Let us come to South India. I went to Madurai Meenakshi. I went to Kanjivaram. Everything. You want to go to all these places. And finally, oh, I want a US visa. Nowadays, nobody is getting this visa. And I want to go and get a visa for myself. I will go to Chilkur Balaji. He's very good, he gives visa. He's called Visa Balaji. My God is in Tirupati. I have to go and meet Govinda Govinda. Why? Because Govinda is going to give me something. We all go to these gods so that we can get our wishes fulfilled. It is called the fruition of activities. So we have to remember what I said to you. You have to put your first step forward. See, you can't go to Chilkur Balaji without applying for the visa. Correct or wrong? Visa is not going to fall. Donald Trump is not going to give you, here, take this visa for you. No. You have to apply for it, sir. Madam, without application, nothing is going to happen. Without giving examination, you are not going to pass. First you have to give examination. Then go and put Amul butter to all the gods over there. All these small gods in all the temples, you will go, I'll give you one diya, one ghee ka diya. I will give you this Hanumanji. I will give you one mala, every time I will come to your temple and I'll say thank you very much. There is Sri Ram temple, there is all kinds of temples that you go to. And then there are those people, oh, Bhairavnath is there, oh, Kalima is there. They want something else only. They go to that. So what Sri Krishna is saying over here to Arjuna is this. In the world of human beings, are you a human being? Then this is applicable to you. If you are not, if you are a dog or a cat or a mouse or something, then don't listen. But you are a human being, so listen. You are seeking fruition of your activity, which means what? Whatever activity that you are doing, you want the fruits of it. Right? It is like you want to get married. For what reason? Because I want to have a good family, I want to settle down, I want a house of my own. Nobody does studying in school just for the heck of it. They are doing it so that they can go to some good college. Nobody goes to college for just studying. They go to good college and want a good rank so that they can get a good job. You don't want a job for the sake of a job. You want a job so that you get good money. If you get a good money, then you will have a girlfriend and a boyfriend also. Yes. You can give money to your parents also if you want to. If so, is such a great person, you will give money home also, send money home. And then, why do you want this money? More money. Oh, I have got EMIs to pay. I bought this car, I bought this two-wheeler, I got this four-wheeler, I got this house, so I have to pay money for EMI. So I need, a better job. I need a higher salary. It is all relations, relative thing. You are not doing a good job because you have to be a good person. You are a mean-minded person. You are only interested in doing a job so that you can become something. Your job is only so that you can have a better life. You are putting money in the bank so that you can have a good retired life. You are buying shares and this and that and all those things. For what reason? People are very self-centered. Sri Krishna is very clear about it. You are doing an activity because you are a mean-natured, self-centered person. You want a degree so that you can get a better job. You are not bothered about anything in this world. Huh? You want to send your children to good schools and colleges and this. That is why you want the money. In all this, where do I figure? Where does Sri Krishna figure? You are willing to pay. That day we were just looking for tickets, tickets from USA to India. It was some big, huge amount, lakhs of rupees. People are willing to pay a lakh of rupees to come and see their parents and maybe take a round of India, visit some temple somewhere and put 5,000 rupees. You are spending 5 lakh rupees coming here. You bought fancy clothes, you bought laptops, you bought this, you bought that for somebody or the other. You are earning lakhs of rupees. See how mean a person is. So that you can give 5,000 rupees to Balaji? It's not even 1% of your earning. Your life is dependent on Balaji. Your breath is dependent on Balaji. Your job is dependent on Balaji. Are you getting the picture or no? You people are so mean-natured people. The moment you get everything, you forget God. God is forgotten. I don't care who is this God. You get fancy salaries. You get good house. Nobody cares. Self-centered to the core. If you are going to a good institute, how much money are you paying the institute, my dear? A big fat lump of money you are paying, and you expect Sri Krishna to grant you your wishes so that you can get a better job or something like that? Huh? And what are you giving Sri Krishna, by the way? Pennies? Huh? This is the meanness which Krishna knows. Every human being is mean to the core. Self-centered to the core. This is what he says. You want fruition of every activity. You want to pass in the examination. You want a good husband. You want a good children. You want them to go to good school. You want them to study very hard so that they can be a very great people, scholars and this and that. What are you offering me? 500 rupees? Your life and your breath is also mine. I have put you in this world. Nobody understands this. And now the funny part is what I will explain to you. You know what? I went to Ganesha temple and I gave Ganesha $5,000. Ganesha granted you that. I didn't know that. If you give any god, anything that you feel like, you become his slave. In the previous verse it is written that if you are with Krishna, you will go to Krishna's heaven. Was it written there or no? So tomorrow you are praying to say, the Lord of Saturn, Shanidev, so that it doesn't trouble you. Don't worry. When you put all these diyas and everything bhati to Shanidev, you are 100% going to his heaven. Okay? If you are praying to any god, okay, the success of going to that heaven is going to be there. You are praying to all these gods. They all report to Indradev. You are going to Indra's heaven. And if you are a woman, there is a shortage of women in that place. They require some beautiful women over there. That is why they will call you. Not because they have something. It is like you scratch my back and I scratch yours. I will grant you good ranks. I will grant you a good husband. But you have to serve me in my heaven like a servant. Every God is like this. The success born of action follows quickly. And this line is going to get proven to you in this entire Bhagavad Gita many, many times over. Mark my words, underline them, and just go and think about it. You are going to go to their heaven. And you are going to become a unpaid servant in that place. They require servants over there. It's not like they are going to enjoy. I'm asking you a very simple question. You go to Indra's heaven and you think that you are going to enjoy. This is what you think, isn't it? You go to Brahmaji's heaven and you think you are going to enjoy. I want to ask you the question. Who is going to get you water, drinks, soft drinks, all the activities that you require? Who is going to get them for you? You think Indradev has got robots over there? Huh? Tesla robots and all those robots have gone over there? I'm sorry. You are the robot over there. It is you who has to do the job over there. You have to scrub his floors also. He doesn't have maids and all that. If the maids have to be invited to his heaven, think about it. If maids have to be invited to his heaven, they have to be as good as you, isn't it? Would you agree with me or no? Common sense will tell you. If the maid is as good as you, then isn't the maid also entitled for service? So if you think you are entitled for enjoying heaven, I'm sorry, it's not a liquor bar or something like that. Okay, pour me this thing, a shot. No. Indradev is going to look at you and say, oh, you think your father is going to work over here? Go clean the kitchen first. They require employees. Please remember these words. So kindly don't be under this impression that giving some Amul butter to some god somewhere on earth is going to grant you his heaven. They are least bothered about you. They sanction you. They are exactly like a politician. Have you seen a politician? A politician will do, I will put one road for you over here. He will put a road for you and then he'll say, I will put a road provided you vote for me. Isn't that what he does? Suppose you go to a politician, he is some MLA, MP or something like that, and you say, sir, I have this problem, my passport forms and this and that and all this is not happening, and no problem, I will get it for you. Especially property deals, properties are a problem in almost every place. And you go to this local member of whatever, parliament or something, and tell him, sir, I have this problem. I will get it done for you like this. Give me 5 lakh rupees. You give him the money, tomorrow you come. It is exactly going to be 1 year later that you go back to him and you have paid him 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs. Finally, he will get it done. And then you are his servant forever. He can call you anytime, say, can you come to me please? I have done favors to you, so you have to do favor for me. So these gods are exactly like this great politician. So don't fall for that trap. Always remember these words. And that is the reason why we all have to be extremely careful whom we ask from. Don't ask anybody and everybody. No. The funny part about Krishna's heaven, I will tell you. Krishna's heaven is full of gopis. Have you ever heard of Krishna's heaven full of all these paris and apsaras and this and that and dancing and singing and drinking? Have you ever heard of that? No, Krishna's heaven is called Golok Vrindavan. It is all about fun activity. Okay? But you are a Gwala, a Gopi. Gopi is not a big position. There are cows you have to take care of. You are a shepherdess or a shepherd. Like him, he is also a shepherd boy, isn't it? And he has no hang-ups of doing work for anybody. In Eknathi Bhagavad, in Eknath Maharaj, I am sure you have heard of this person. He is a great sage. Now, Eknath Maharaj has written Bhagavad. Eknathi Bhagavad it is called. Sri Krishna first time came to his house and served him for 12 years as a servant. He was a sage. Sri Krishna served first 12 years as a servant. Second time he came, he served as a singer, a chorus singer. What? Chorus singer. So first 12 years servant, second chorus singer, third year as his assistant for 12 more years. So total 36 years Krishna in the form of Panduranga served Eknath Maharaj in his house. In Krishna's heaven there is no bossing around. Nobody is a boss. Everybody is a servant. We all enjoy doing work in Krishna's world. You should know this. Somebody is weaving flowers, somebody is weaving something else, somebody is making pan for him. You understand? Somebody is cooking for him. He is also cooking. You will find Krishna always in the stables or in the kitchen or in the fields. He is himself doing all the work. He is not like Indradev sitting on one throne. He is not like Shivji always meditating. Have you heard of Shivji? Always meditating. He is not like Shivji. He is not like Brahmaji sitting on a lotus. There is no lotus position for him. Sri Krishna is always roaming around here and there and here and there. And of course he has got hundreds of girlfriends. Nobody says that. The gopis. Everybody is in love with him. Please know that. He is the only God in the entire pantheon of gods, and he is the ultimate, by the way, who doesn't have hang-ups of anything. And you are not supposed to ask him anything. Please remember this. He knows what he has to give you. In the previous verse we have done this. So don't go with one laundry list. I want this, I want that. Krishna will look at me and say, I only don't have. What am I going to give you? You may say, no, Krishna, I want this gold, I want this, fancy BMW car, or I want this, Maybach. He said, Maybach? Are you joking? I walk with my legs. You also walk with me. Come on, let's walk. We go and play around with all these cattle boys and herds and everybody, all these cows and all these donkeys and monkeys and we keep on playing with them. What you are thinking? You are going to play cricket match with me, with Virat Kohli over there. I don't play cricket match. Krishna doesn't play cricket match, and he is never going to play golf also. Because why? He can't play golf. Do you know the reason why he can't play golf? Simply because the cows eat the grass. The cow must be grazing over there, sir. That is why. He's least interested in your golfing and all that. He's not interested in lawn tennis also. He's not interested in cycling and all that. He goes walking. So always remember one thing. Krishna's heaven is a beautiful place. You don't have to bother your head about anything. You'll get your food. Yes, enough cows around you. There are no fancy girls to look at or handsome guys over there. No George Clooney type. No, nobody like that. Only one person there, Krishna. And we are all in love with him only. Why are we bothered about other people? So this is what he says. But you go to any other god, that God is going to be sitting on a very good high mighty stool and table and all that, and he's hey, come on, get me a glass of water. You are not going there to enjoy. And then you are going to get very upset because you see all his cronies, the God's cronies are there. Cronies, assistants, all these great people, chamchas we call them in Hindi. They are all sitting over there. Oh, one new bakra has come over here. They are looking at you and saying, oh, one new idiot has come to our heaven. Let us make him work a little bit. He thinks our heaven is only for enjoyment. That is the reason why in this verse he says very clearly, we have to be very careful how he words it. In the world of human beings, men seeking fruition of their activities worship the gods. What gods? These are called demigods. They are not God. This is not Almighty God. They are called demigods. Demigods are all created creatures. Created. They were never there before time. Never. So don't be under this impression that all these gods are some great sheikhs. No. They are all created after the creation happened. When the creation was happening, that time they got created. So don't fall for this. Alright? For success born of action follows quickly. So whatever you say, I want good rank, I want good child, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that, you will get it. It all comes at a cost. Remember these words of mine. Alright? So we have come to the end of verse 12 and we are going to stop over here.
Recording stopped.